to show these boys how we do it. You ready?
Higher, further, faster, baby.
Yes, babe.
Higher, further, faster. Higher, further, faster. Try to keep up.
Hey friends, this is James. Let's have a look on Captain Marvel movie trailer and let's do some breakdowns. The highly anticipated Marvel Studios movie, though much of the movie still remains a mystery, we have picked up more clues about Captain Marvel plots and its hero, played by Brie Larson. The film follows Carol Danvers, an Air Force pilot who became endowed with incredible cosmic powers and is now part of a cosmic team known as the Star Force. But upon her return to Earth, she realized that there is a lot more about her past than her present reality. The new trailer depicts Carol's search for answers and perhaps something more sinister at play with the team of noble warrior heroes that she works with. After we see a longer version of familiar sequence in which Carol beats up a Skrull hiding in the form of an old woman on the subway, we cut to Carol and Nick Fury on the road. As the newbie S.H.I.E.L.D. agent attempts to summarize Carol's whole mission, so Skrulls are the bad guys and you are a Kree, a race of noble warriors? Fury asks dubiously. Heroes? Noble warrior heroes. Carol answers before cracking a smile. I couldn't help but suspect that Marvel added a shot of Carol smiling early in this trailer to counteract all the dumb calls for a smiling Captain Marvel after the first trailer. She's not here to look pretty for you guys, so be aware. Anyway, but here is where the big debate lies for the second Captain Marvel trailer. What color is Carol Danvers' blood? Now, reworked to be a part Kree hero, she would ostensibly bleed a bright blue color. But in this shot, the ones shown later, her blood seems to have a greenish blue tint. The only Marvel character I can think of who bleeds green is the Hulk. Yes, considering the revelation that Carol is not only part Kree, but was engineered to be superior, could she be a result of additional genetic engineering? Maybe some Skrull's DNA is involved? Or maybe the lightning is just weird here. Anyway, here we see Carol in her Air Force pilot uniform in a life-endangering event that endowed her with pre-powers. She has been struck by some weapon that emits some blue, crackling energy and lies helpless on the ground as someone in a green outfit approaches her. This is what I was referring to the Carol powers being more than just a cosmic accident. Here she's been given Kree blood, which again looks like just a little greenish blue. Maybe it's just a lightning. Your life began the day it nearly ended. Annette Bening's mystery character tells Carol, we found you with no memory, we made you one of us, so you could live longer, stronger, superior. You were reborn. This is our first glimpse of the fourth-time Oscar-nominated star, unknown character who have only been cryptically described as a scientist by The Hollywood Reporter. Based on her appearance here and what she tells Carol about making her one of us, it seems Benning is playing some kind of Kree scientific authority, though some fan theories posit that she could be the supreme intelligence, the leader of the Kree Empire, which usually takes the form of a giant sentient head. Here we see Carol being blasted away by a massive explosion of blue energy, likely the one that envelops her in the earlier shot. She is in her Air Force uniform and we can see the wing of her aircraft underneath her, so this is probably the moment when Carol gains her powers. The Mohawk helmet. Okay. The iconic outfit, championed by comic book writer Kelly Sue DeConnick and made popular in our 2012 run of Captain Marvel, is finally realized on the big screen, even if the colors are in the Star Force color scheme are a bit odd. Anyway, it seems that Carol and Nick Fury investigation aren't totally being done under S.H.I.E.L.D. official approval, as the two are seen commandeering an aircraft on Earth, even though she is without memory of her past, save for a few muddled flashbacks. Carol settles easily back into the controls despite Fury's anxiety. Skrull's Barry is seen here supposedly attacking Carol Danvers after she had her cosmic life-altering accident that turned her part Kree, but curiously, his outfit is purple and doesn't seem to match the approaching figure we saw in the first shot. If Carol was an Air Force pilot, why would her files be classified under S.H.I.E.L.D.? Was the agency already aware of extraterrestrial threats in the 90s before the events of Captain Marvel? It seems like Thor wasn't the inciting event for the agency to investigate aliens after all. I keep having these memories. Something in my past is the key to all of this, Carol tells Fury, which leads them on a merry chase through classified files and restricted S.H.I.E.L.D. areas. But considering the pile of photographs and mementos as well as Carol's melted dog tag shown here, this looks more like Carol's old house than a clinical archive room. Here is a clear shot of Mendel shown in his Skrull prosthetics just because he seems to know more about Carol than she does, egging her on with a cryptic, would you like to know what you really are? In what seems like a shot of Carol's training to be in a Star Force, she is getting a verbal lashing from Jude Law, who is oddly mean here. You've come a long way, but you're not as strong as you think. Law's mystery character says maybe his mean attitude is explained by he's still unknown. identity. As far as we know, Jude Law character name is Yon Rog of Star Force. He's a commander or chief, something like that. Anyway, there Ronan the Accuser. We all know him from Guardians of the Galaxy, so it seems like he would also antagonize Carol, but that may be complicated by the fact that she is now part Kree too. Marvel chief Kevin Feige has been teasing that Captain Marvel is the most powerful hero in the MCU. So here we can see why. Carol's full binary powers are on display in this shot, making her look like she is going Super Saiyan, which is actually not far from her abilities in this form. Now moving to this cat. Do you know what his name? His name is Chewie. Yeah, the furry adorable creature is named Goose. In the trailer, in an apt nod to Top Gun, but it's likely that this is the Marvel Cinematic Universe version of Carol Danvers' fan favorite pet Chewie. In Kelly Sue DeConnick and Jamie McKelvey comic book run, Chewie is revealed to be an alien known as a Flurken. On the outside, Flurken look exactly like cats, but they have a few notable differences. For one, they lay eggs. Two, when they attack, a huge set of pink tentacles that emerges from their mouths. And lastly, they are highly intelligent beings that contain pocket dimension in their mouths, allowing them to achieve dimensional travel, which could perhaps have something to do with Captain Marvel's absence until now. So yeah, that's a pretty powerful cat. When Carol goes binary, an identity introduced in the comics in the 1980s and 1990s, she is able to tap into the power of a white hole, giving her ability to utilize all the types of energy on the electromagnetic spectrum. This means she can move at the speed of light, breathe in space, and even control gravity to an extent. Those are cosmic abilities that exceed what any of the Marvel heroes can do. She has since lost those powers in the comics, but it seems like in Captain Marvel she'll be able to access them, maybe as some sort of final form that have been untapped until now. Okay, that's all for today. Kindly do subs, like and share amongst your circle. Till then, stay tuned, stay happy.